number 13, Erickson, kicked off the 20. Uh-oh. There's a big old hole right here. Ooh.
Number 33.
33.
With the kick return.
Adam Lucero trying to start the second half with a bang. He must have had some goodies at halftime with some Gatorade because the boy was running like it was no tomorrow. So the Condors start the second half with a good return. They're back on the 35-yard line. Same quarterback, number 11, starting off the second half. Good arm, good run. With the Christopher leading 20-6, let's see if this defense can come in here and shut this powerful offense down. They've been driving, but coming up just a little bit short. So let's see if they get more stronger, they get more weaker, we get better, we get worse. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, early slant pass to number two, Jordan Graves.
Incomplete.
Who was actually open, but he overthrew it. Probably wasn't warming up at halftime like it was supposed to, but it was a good route. Just a little bit overthrown right there. Almost intercepted by Mr. Summit. Well, everybody got warm. We got done with all our senior activities and all the things that bother you or get you going. But right now, second half, it's like to put on your big boy pants and see what you got. I formation, 32 in motion. Inside handoff to number 28. And staying at home right there
Tony Villa with the carry.
is 51.
Quickly by numbers 51, Brendan Lerma.
Jacob Moen. And 5 made a play, stayed at home, came up off of that. I know Mr. Lerma's parents,
Gain of a short one on the
they some tough razzle-dazzle type of football players too, and they was getting their groove on. So now we got 3rd and 9 on the Condor 36. And after that magnificent play right there on the first 2 downs, it looks like the defense is coming out with a lot of energy and a lot of pump. We're in a spread formation. No, we're in a 2-back backfield. 32 in motion again. Looks like offsides on the Christopher defense, which I don't mind sometimes in a 3rd and long situation because they're ready to play. They're eager to play.
The Cougars.
But we got to cut down on all these penalties second half. Talking to Coach B, it's just talking about execution. Everything's there. We're just not executing like we should. So here's a help to the Condors right now when you're giving them an extra 5 yards because this offense has been moving pretty good, and we don't want to give them anything this half. We want to make sure that they earn it. So 3rd and about 4 from the Condor 41-yard line. I formation. Motion 32. Whistle on the play. Looks like a delay of the game.
Delay of game penalty goes against the Condors.
I don't know. That was pretty quick if you ask me, but that's just me. Yeah, I got my partner up here tonight. She agrees with me tonight that it was a quick delay of game, and we usually know something because both of us is over 30. Anyway, so it's with 11:08 left in the 3rd quarter, Condors get the ball, 3rd and 7 situation. Another whistle with another flag. You didn't get a hot? I told you to get me.
Oh, goes against the Cougars.
You up there?
3rd and 4 from the Condor 41.
Third and 4 for the Condors after a penalty flag on Christopher. They're getting back. The ball is tipped on the play. And it looks like big, tall number 88 got his hand on the ball, tipped the ball up in the air. And
4th and 4.
Xavier Bowers, he's about 6'40" right there, and he jumped up, tipped the ball, made the ball go wide. So Christopher comes out hot on defense and makes the Condors go back to the punt. Big number 64 back to punt again. Back to receive the punt is number 11, Huyn. Oh, bad snap. Dropped. Huyn catches the ball and dives forward instead of running it. But the ball's on the 33.
Downs the Condor punt.
The ball's
At about the
for
32-yard
32-yard line,
where the
first
Cougars
and
will
10.
begin first and 10.
So we're coming out with 10 minutes and 58 seconds in the third quarter. Christopher gets their first offensive drive since that hook and ladder. You can call it Boise State. You can call it the Miami Dolphins or whoever you want to call it. They worked that execution to perfection. Now let's see if we got any perfection going on in the second half. Matty Ice is being nice, getting back. Ball gets out to number 20.
Adam Kavich's pass strikes to number 20, Max Sanford.
Mad Max. I finally called number 20. I ain't heard his name all night. Good to see him here. Good to see him ready to get down and get like Bill Brown.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Gain of 6, second and 4. In the backfield's Matty Nice with 21, McCrimmon. Back to pass. You know, tonight, number 80 has been doing a really, really good job of getting a hold of that ball. Robasiam, those balls just went right off his hands today. And we've had some big drops tonight. Quarterback Matty's getting back there nice, getting the ball execution. Tonight, we've got to start catching the ball a little better. Playoffs are coming up real soon. We're not going to get second chances on things like that. We've got to execute and make it happen. There you go. And that was a nice pass over to number 2 to Anthony Summit. So at first and 10 on the Christopher 40-yard line, the diesel has been put into the offense because we're moving and we're grooving and we're striking. Ghost backfield, basically meaning the quarterback's in the backfield by himself. Going back to pass, Matty rolls to his right. Ball is wide. Overthrows number 2.
Pass intended for number 2,
Anthony Summit overthrows him. Just a little bit incomplete on that pass. So we got second and 10 on the Christopher 49-yard line.
Were numbers 4, Christopher Munguia, and 8, Omar Rodriguez.
Christopher Munguia and Omar Rodriguez was back on the coverages on that play. Their man was wide open. The ball was just overthrown. Okay, now we got second and 10. Matty Nice in the backfield with 21, McCrimmon. Handoff to McCrimmon on a draw play. Gives a little shake and bake, looking like his older brother Christian right there. Good play, big play on that game. Yeah, my little nephew's trying to get his groove on tonight. Got 25 yards on that one.
McCrimmon. Good for another Cougar, first down.
Well, it seemed like we're moving. We seem like we put some diesel in there, so we're on our own. Matty Nice throws the ball on that seam play, which has been open all night. Just missing the. Oh, what? It was intended for number 2, right on that play. He kind of messed up on that one. It was number 2, Anthony Summit on that. It was running a seam route. He just kind of underthrew him right there. So we got second and 10 on the Christopher 26-yard line. Whistle blown. McCrimmon in the backfield with Matty Nice. Looking to throw, looking to run. It's open. Oh, all by himself. The best player in the whole section, Pacheco.
Cougars.
Well, Matty Nice set that one up real nice with that nice fake handoff to McCrimmon. Then he took it and rolled the ball to his left where the DBs and the linebackers had to make a choice, either come up and make the tackle or stay back for the pass. Well, that one made the wrong choice that time, and Matty Nice made him pay. And hit it Alex Pacheco in the end zone for a 26-yard touchdown. So, after coming in from the half, Christopher comes out hot again and scores on their first possession. Now back for the extra point. And it is good. So with the score, 27-6 at 9 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter, the Cougars come out hot, and I'm talking about sizzling hot like bacon this time. And defense was setting down, and the offense was setting up. So don't say nothing. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Good run by number 21, McCrimmon on that drive just to get it going, just to get some juice up in there. After Pacheco was shut down basically in the first half, he comes alive with a touchdown.
Charter Channel 20 this Sunday at 3 p.m. Or catch it streaming online at www.cmap.com. CMAP.tv.
So you just heard that. The
If you'd
CMAP's
like to
on
purchase the
channel
DVD for
20,
tonight's game, please contact
and it's online
CMAP
at
408-722-9144.
www.cmat.tv. You can watch that game Sunday at 3 o'clock on channel 20, or you can go online and stream it. Check it out. Brought to you live from Cuts and Colors Hair Salon, 44 Martin Street in Gilroy, California. So 13 is back to kick right now. After warming up his leg, he just was out here kicking, then he kicking again. So Erickson is back to kick, kicking it deep to number 7 and number 33, who got a big return last kickoff. Adam Lucero. The kick is off. Number 7 looks like he's going to catch the ball. Takes it to the left-hand side. Navarro running tough, running hard, hit by Storm.
Number 7, Lorenzo
of
Navarro
Christopher.
with the kick returned.
Players.
Taken down by number 23 for the Cougars, Anthony Lopez.
It's taken down by number 23. It looked like it was 13, the kicker on the kick. Yeah, I think it was.
Penalty goes against the Condors.
Condors now are getting penalties. They're giving penalties on everybody today, and we are got to shut down on these penalties. Coming to the playoffs, we got to make better decisions, better choices. So, with 9 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third quarter, with the Cougars
Condors
up 27-6.
From their own 13-yard line.
The Condors have the ball on the 13-yard line, looking to make a play, looking to make something happen. And Christopher's defense is looking to shut it down and keeping them pinned down here for some valuable yards. Condors come out with the number 11 at quarterback, Andrew DeCossin. And Villa, nice catch, one-hand catch out there. Number 1, number 2, Jordan Graves leaped up, grabbed a nice one-hand snag for about a 5-yard gain. Tackled by little number 11 by Wynn because number 2 jumped off the ground like he was getting paid for it, made a one-hand snag like he was on TV, and then made a tackle by my number 11, number quarter. So this is number 5 right there. Great catch, ladies, on Friday Night Football right here at Christopher Sports Complex. Number 2's wide left this time. Fly sweep to 32. Abel Reyes.
Number 32, Abel Reyes with the carry.
For a short gain of about 2, so that makes it another tough situation, 3rd and 4 on the on the Christopher 19-yard line.
And on the tackle for the Cougars was number 23, Anthony Lopez.
Anthony Lopez been putting in work tonight, number 23, both on the special teams and on defense. So we'll see what we're going to do here. I formation, motion 4, handoff, pass, back to pass, and he's sacked. Who is that? Is that 2?
DeCousin sacked.
3.
First met by number
3, Mr. Raul Tovar. So a sack of about 15 yards going to give it a 3rd, 4th, and about.
The sack was number 85, Tyler Parsley.
4th and about 13. Parsley also in on that big hit. Well, it looks like they made some adjustments at halftime here at Christopher, and the defense is starting to make plays when they need to make plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Back to punt in the end zone, but he better hurry up and punt it before we get a delay of game. Seems like another ball of confusion. Yeah, that's kind of a problem when you got to call timeout because your center's not out there. Yeah, they didn't have a center on the punt there, so coach had to call a timeout. Well, with 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third quarter, with Christopher leading 27-6, looking to get the ball back, looking to put some points back up on the bar, looking to get this hot offense back going. Like we said, we call it the NASCAR offense because it just do nothing but smoke and smoke and smoke and burn rubber, burn rubber, burn rubber. So I think we replaced all the tires at halftime with some new tires and some new treads. So now we need some new hands because we got to start catching that ball and just putting some points on the board. So back to receive is number 11. Win. Punts off. He calls a fair catch. Catches the ball on the Christopher
The Condors punt.
34-yard line.
Brian Nguyen at about the Condor 34-yard line.
Okay, so I'm liking what we're seeing right here on the defensive side. It looked like they've made some adjustments. They're sending a lot more pressure. We're wrapping up on defense. That defensive coordinator for Christopher, I know he came in and probably got into a couple of these guys' ears of just about executing their tackles. Single back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Matty Nice. Who did he throw the ball to? Oh, threw the ball away. Roll out. He threw a flag.
Penalty flag on the play.
I think he threw the ball and there was nobody in the vicinity to catch it. Intentional grounding he's going to call. And that's going to be a loss of 10 yards plus a loss of the down.
Intentional grounding called against the Cougars.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Cougars on their own. No, 2nd and 15. 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20. Yeah, they have a loss of down. They lose the down on that. So it gives them 2nd down now. Oh, now it's 3rd down. I thought it was 1st down. It was 1st down. Well, the loss of down should give them 2nd down then. Inside screen. There we go. There we go. The number 7 right there, P.J. Rikers.
For the Condors was number 8, Omar Rodriguez. Adam Kavich's pass complete to number 7, P.J. Reichert.
Reichert coming up the middle on that screen, running the high knee drill. Another for the Cougar 1st down after a gain of about 25 yards. The ball is on the Cougar 14-yard line. Tovar in the backfield with Matty Ice. Twins formation. Ball up. Thrown out of bounds.
Adam Kavich's pass intended for number 4, Alex Pacheco.
I think there was a mix-up on the routes right there. I think he thought he was going to do a comeback on that, and he thought he was going to do a seam. But that's okay. You know, they got a huddle right now going on the sidelines. They got a little talking over with Coach P. He going to put in something nice. And my man Matty Ice is going to get busy right here. Okay, so we got 2nd down and 10 on the 13-yard line of the Cougars. Tovar in the backfield. Going back to pass. Throws it out to 3, Tovar, with a pickup of about 4 yards on the play. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and about 6.
Adam Kavich's pass complete to number 3, Raul Tovar.
Adam Kavich with a nice little
pushed out of bounds by number 20.
A little dump pass with the back floating out of the backfield. It's kind of like your 2nd or your 3rd choice there, but he usually breaks a play. But that's never the worst. It's 3rd and 6 for the Cougars right now.
From the Condor 10-yard line.
And it's actually Christopher's 10-yard line, but because there's you're going to go in right now. Got motion. Got a pass. Oh, just missed right there.
Adam
Chachas almost to Pacheco right there. It was a little low. He couldn't quite get that.
4th and 6.
So it looks like it's 4th and 6, and Christopher's going to go for a field goal. That would make this a 20-yard field goal. Number 10 is coming in for the field goal attempt. Lamas. Ball Ball holder is number 20, Mad Max. Kick is off, and let's see what the refs say. He says no good. So the ball is no good. So with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third quarter, Christopher comes up short. The offense stalls on that play. After a couple of big penalties, you got to give right low credit to little North Monterey County for stepping up and playing some great defense right there. They had their backs up against the wall. The ball was got a big play down at the 10-yard line, and that's all they gave up. So they bend, but they didn't break. So let's see what they can do on this offensive series here. So the ball gets placed on the 20-yard line. In high school football, if you kick the ball inside the 20, like if you're on your own 10 and you miss, the ball automatically comes out to the 20. So they get a good start. They're not pinned inside the end zone. And we'll see what the defense is all about. Yeah. Single back in the backfield. You got twins on both sides. Quarterback number 11 is back. There's an offside on the line. I have no idea why that guard just took off because it looked like the 100-yard dash at the state championship.
Condors.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Condors.
First and 15.
First and 15 for the
15-yard
Condors.
line.
My main man to the right just reminded me it was first. Single backfield. Twins right and left. Inside handoff to number 28. Villa. He gets tackled right off the top. He has to pick up about one.
Number 57, Joe Criado.
Number 57, we haven't heard his name called a lot tonight, but he's been making some big plays, big stop, big tackles. He's just in the way. And I believe it's another. It looked like an injured player on the field, but he just got up and started running it off because he's like, I ain't hurt. Put me back in. And that's number 28, the running back. So, Condors are 2nd and 15 from their own 17-yard line. Single back in the backfield. No, double backs in the back for motion. Try to get Christopher offsides with a dummy count. And they stayed at home. Great play on defense. There's going to be a delay of game on the offense. So the Condors are going to have to go back another 5 yards. So basically this half, they're shooting themselves in the foot this time and giving themselves a whole bunch of unnecessary penalties. Pinned deep down in their own.
2nd and 19 for the Condors.
So it's 2nd and 19 with the ball on the 12-yard line. The Condors look to try to make a play. Back in at quarterback, number 11, Andrew DeCossin. Back in the shotgun, number 5 in the backfield, number 4 split out left. In motion now. Fumble on the play. Looks like Christopher got the ball.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Cougars.
Fumble on the play, picked up by the defensive tackle, number 58, our big senior, hard-working Victor. And if I could say his name right, they'd probably give me $10, but I'm going to give it a shot and call him Salavano. Victor Salavano has been making plays tonight. He's the quiet little inside defensive tackle that's been making a lot of plays tonight, but he goes right back in at tackle on offense. Last year's all-league player looking to make all CCS this year that will help him a lot. Back to pass. Up high to Pacheco. Oh, he got up high for it, but just came out just a little bit. And that Matty Ice threw that a little too far. Should have thrown that a little more upward, but it was a great play and a good try. So it's going to be 2nd down on Christopher's 10-yard line.
For number 4, just out of bounds.
Just out of bounds. Like you say in high school, you only need 1 foot down. Basically, you need 1 toe in. But he had toe, feet, everything else out of bounds on that play. Here we go again. Motion, back to pass. Inside seam. Touchdown, number 2.
Score!
Mr. Summit.
Cougars!
Number 2, what we call an inside pop pass. Got the
Adam
ball
David's
split
pass
right into
strikes to
system.
number 2, Anthony Samet with the catch and
Samet
the
on the
score.
play. Looked like he's a little shaken up on the play, but looks very happy to make the touchdown. So, after a turnover by a big hit by 58 Victor that turns the ball over, one of our all-time great seniors right now tonight, who's been playing quite hard all year with and without injury, working for working for the offensive line. Fern Sanchez says that he's been a standout player in the weight room and on the field. And once again, we are no good on the extra point. I don't know what's happening on these extra points, but I'm starting to get a little upset about it because that is like 5 points we've given up on kicks. And come with the playoffs coming, these kickers going to have to get the kicking game together. So once again, CMAP here at Christopher Sports Complex with Christopher leading 33 to the Condors 6 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter. The offense has definitely found a new set of tires and put in some new gas, and they're definitely cooking with chicken grease. So we need to get it going on defense, which has been shut down because they've held them down now to just 6 points. But we need to get that going all through the third and fourth quarter. Back to kick. 13, Kyle Erickson, who also last kick made the tackle. And I wanted to give him some credit before I give him some love because we don't ever give the kicker too much love. But this kicker's going to get in there. And 33 and number 7 are back deep to receive the kick. Number 7, Narajo, is he better pick it up. About to pick it up. Going to his left. Breaks. Ooh. 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 Somebody trying to get on the newspaper tonight. Was that the kicker again? Number 13, Kyle Erickson. Not only did he kick the ball, he lit you up for catching it.
Navarro with the kick return.
Yes. Nice hit by that man.
To him by number 13, Kyle Erickson.
And he said a sudden introduction. I like that call. But it was what we call it is a nice pop. So when the kicker kicks the ball, hustles down, and makes a hit like that, I need about 11 guys like that on my team. So North Monterey County has the ball on their own 25-yard line. 4 goes in motion again on the fly sweep. Inside tackle. Is that Vic again?
Number 4, Christopher Munguia with the carry.
Vic is getting busy in the second half.
58, Victor Sevillano.
Victor Sevillano, like we said, last year's all-league defensive player is coming tonight to play and making a whole lot of plays in the second half just to make sure that we are playing shutdown defense because the name of the game is to score and not let them score. So, Vic, that's a nice play on you tonight. We'll give you a shout-out to your parents that you told me to give them a shout-out, that you appreciate and you love them, and thank you for supporting them and send you down to train with that main man, Casey Adams. Back to pass, number 11. Ball knocked down by 21. McCrimmon and Moen, they're both on that play right there. So McCrimmon, one of the fastest kids in the CCS right there in the 102 yards, the 100 yards and the 200-yard sprints. Showed his blazing speed on that play, broke on the ball, knock it down, and, of course, Moen's there. He's just there for the crush the can, you know what I'm saying? That boy trying to get all the tackles he can possibly get. As one of the leading tacklers in the state last year, he's trying to keep his keep his title by making many tackles. So we got a single man in the backfield. It looks like a middle screen to 25.
DeCousin's pass intended for number 25.
Tovar.
Incomplete.
It was incomplete, a drop.
Condors.
There was a lot of room to run on that play, too. So, big drop. It seems like the balls are slipping out of everybody's hands tonight. Not a good thing. We need to get the ball, catch it. Let's make some plays. Usually we get all excited and try to run before we catch it, but got to catch it then and get excited. Tovar And Ewan is back to receive. Big number 64 is back to punt. He's been doing a great job punting all night tonight. Alvarez. Yeah, kicks the bar to, oh, man, Tovar. And you know what? I got to give North Monterey County. They still hustling. They're getting down. They're making plays. They're making tackles. So you got a punt return of about no yards.
Gallardo.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for this road runner offense that has just been getting busy, and we'll see how hot they can stay.
Cougars begin 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
I'm on TV. Bye. Oh, number 44 got into the game now. Looks like they're giving everybody a little bit of love tonight by letting the seniors play.
Number 44 is Zamar Daniels with the
carry. Daniels with the carry.
Leading the tacklers was number 33, Adam Lucero.
Tackle on the play, 33. On the plays, number 70, Ernesto Jimenez. He's up and walking off on his own, and like we say, we like to see that. We like to see that.
His own powers, number 70, Ernesto Jimenez.
So play back to begin with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter, with Christopher leaving 33 to the Condor 6. Their ball on the Condor 46-yard line. McCrimmon back in the backfield. Huen in motion, number 11. Matty Ice pressured on the time by number 58, 59.
Kyle Erickson.
And trying to get the ball out to Kyle Erickson.
3rd and 13.
Pressured by 59, Lawrence Yates. A great play on that. Looked like a late hit, but who am I to say? So Christopher back to pass, 3rd and about 13 yards for the Cougars. Ooh, ball batted down. You know, you got to get these North Monterey County boys a lot of credit. Yeah, they are out to play tonight.
Broken up.
Yeah, broken up by number 5,
Garcia.
Jose Garcia. Reached out to get the ball. Back to receive the punt, number 25, Cougars. Tovar. Back to punt for Christopher. It's a short punt. Ball goes bouncing for North Monterey County. They're going to get their ball in nice field position on 41-yard line. So with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third quarter, the Christopher Cougars are leading 33-6.
From their own 35-yard line.
You got to say that the seniors have come out, and the juniors have come out, and sophomores have come out and stepped it up as far as the defensive side of the ball. Doing a great job, but you got to say, give it something on North Monterey County. These cats ain't stopped playing. Their defense is doing well. Their offense is trying to get something going. I might let them borrow some of our diesel. Still in the quarterback, number 11. In the backfield, 28. Motion. Back to pass. And sacked on the play by 81.
DeCousin is sacked. Sacking DeCousin on the play was number 88, Xander Bowers.
Xander Bowers and 81, Zimmerman. Those are your two bookends making a middle end play right there. Great job. So with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, the Condors are going backwards. So now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to make a big play right here. Motion. Inside trap. Standing there to meet him, of course, is number 5, Mr. Moen.
Number 28, Tony Villa with the carry.
Stepped right up in the hole, just came right down and just made a play right there. Yeah. Mr. Villa's been running the ball tonight really well.
Numbers 88, Xander Bowers, and 5, Jacob Moen.
So it looks like a long down for a long third and about 13 for the Condors on their own 32-yard line. Back to quick pass from DeCousin, number 11, Timothy, number 4, McGee, but he wasn't looking and basically just kept running, and the ball got thrown behind him. So once again, the Cougar defense has held them to 3 and out again, and they're punting again. Back deep is Tovar, number 3, and number 11, Yuen. And the punter is Big 64. Alvarez. Yeah, some quick adjustments on the play. Punts off. Going to Yuen. If they lose the first guy, boom, good block. Somebody got lit up. All right, good return to the own Christopher's.
Brian with the punt return. Penalty flag on the play.
Is he going to call that a clip? I thought that was a good pop right there. I thought he lit him up. Helmet came across his body. So the refs are calling it a block in the black. Block in the back for inquiry minds that want to know. And it's going to be 15 yards from the penalty, which it couldn't have been there.
Back penalty called against the Cougars.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Ray Charles could see that wasn't right. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. But anyway. Yeah, so Christopher gets the ball
Cougars
first and 10.
First and 10 from their own
28-yard line with 38 seconds left in the third quarter, leading 33-6. Looking to, they're pressing right now. They're pressing. Single backfield, Tovar. Matty Ice is in the backfield. Hands the ball off on a draw. Tovar carrying half of Monterey County with him. So that's a pickup of 8 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Cougars on their own.
Running hard up the middle was number 3, Raul Tovar.
36. So it looks like the clock is going to run out at the end of the third quarter. And once again, we'd like to thank CMAP for hosting us up tonight. You can watch this game Sunday at 3 o'clock on CMAP Charter Channel number 20, or you can go online and visit us at www.cmap.tv and then view this game. This is your buddy Casey Adams bringing to you Friday Night Football with my buddy Nick P, kicking it on the side with me, getting up drinking a hot chocolate because it's cold out here. It's cold as ice out here. But it ain't no thing but a chicken wing because we about to do our thing. It's 4th down, and you know what that means? That means it's time to get busy. Everything gets won in the 4th. We play all the way through. Also, this is brought to you by Cuts and Colors Hair Salon, 44 Martin Street. Phone number 408-842-9991.
Christopher High track team, 7 a.m. I'll be there bright and early. Pancake, sausage, OJ, coffee, music, and there's going to be a raffle, so bring extra cash for raffle tickets. It's the CHS track team pancake breakfast next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, November 15th, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Christopher High Dining Commons. We'll see you there.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 2, and I don't know about listening to all that. Let's go get some breakfast stuff. I'm hungry right now. It's
Pancakes
dinner
sounds
time.
good. Pancakes
I'm ready to go
always
get
sound good,
some of
but
them
I'm
ribs
for
that I just got
tri-tip,
over there
Kevin.
at
Tell me about
Joe's Rib
tri-tip.
House.
Oh, my
Man, they
goodness,
got
you're
some
killing
good
me.
old food over there.
Cougar Q,
They got
tri-tip
hot links,
barbecue. I'm never gonna
chicken
get out
tri-tip,
of
hot
here.
links.
The fundraiser tomorrow.
So they got
It's tomorrow, Saturday, November
food
the
at
8th,
John
but you can
John's,
get your tickets tonight
located
at
at
the booster table.
1305
I'm
Oakland
sure you can
Road,
get 'em
San
tomorrow
Jose,
night.
California.
All the proceeds from the Cougar Q tri-tip barbecue are going to the Christopher High team of your choice. Get some barbecue, have some fun, and donate to
So
that
starting the
favorite
fourth
team
quarter,
here at
Matty
Christopher
Ice
High.
putting Fast Freddy in motion, getting inside, outside. Freddy's getting busy, still breaking a couple tackles. After a nice pickup of breaking about 6 tackles, Fast Freddy, the small Stevie Wonder, was doing his thing. Yep, it's a first down for the Christopher Cougars. Yeah, you may have seen the movie Friday Night Lights where they said let Booby spin. Right there, Fast Freddy was doing his spin action right there. So once again, 1st and 10 from the Christopher 49-yard line. Matty Ice doing something nice in the backfield with Tovar. In motion. Flip. Ooh, nice. Nice, number 11, Hewen on the run right there. Pick up about 6 yards, tackled by number 4, Munguin. Brian Wynn getting his little action. Senior night, probably went up to Coach P and said, we up by a few points. Why don't you give me a little love and give me the ball right now? He says, all right. I give you a little something. So, 2nd down on the 49-yard line of the Christopher Cougars. With 11 minutes left in the game, Matty Ice back in the shotgun formation. Tovar in the backfield with him. Hewen, dancing and prancing. Here comes Tovar, number 3. Oh, man, skating.
Making the tackle
Skating,
for the Condors.
skating.
Number 52, Antonio Munoz. Running up the left side,
Yeah.
number 3, Raul Tovar.
Tovar looked like he was stopped, broke through, picked up an extra 15 yards.
Penalty flag on the play.
But we got a penalty on the play. Let's see who this goes against. Looks like illegal use of hands on Christopher. They mark it off.
Penalty goes against the Cougars.
It must have been after he got the first down. Either that, it brought it back to the exact.
2nd and 5 for the Cougars from the Condor 49.
He brought it to the exact same spot, which makes no sense to me, but okay. Okay, Matty Ice in the backfield with Tovar. Hewen in motion. Inside handoff. Same play, running it up the middle, driving for a first down. That's a good pickup there by Tovar in the 4th quarter. That's what we talk about, playing good in the 4th quarter. Keeping the motor running.
In on the tackle for the
Keeping
Condors
the
with
motor
numbers
running.
51, Luis Rodriguez, and 77, Eric Vicesio.
77, DeSacio in on the
Cougars
tackle.
was number 3, Raul Tovar.
First down
For another Cougar.
on
First down.
on the Cougar 41-yard line. Coach Fern sending in the play. Coach P confirming it. Looks like we done rotated some players in, so got some new love going in. We are running the clock down, it looks like. Handoff to Tovar, tackled in the backfield by number
Making the tackle
25.
For the Condors, number 25,
Bobby
Tovar.
Tovar. That's kind of funny, Tovar tackling Tovar.
Running the ball for the Cougars.
How often
number
you gonna
3,
see that?
Raul Tovar. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12.
I wonder if they cousins. Yeah. So here we go. Critical situation. We're 3rd and 11 right now on the Christopher 38-yard line. Matty Ice trying to do something nice to keep this drive going. I like the formation, twins. Hewen in motion. Gets outside, cuts it up, runs into a brick wall. He's only about 5'4", so it wouldn't take much of
Making
a
tackle
wall.
for the Condors, number
More like a wooden
35,
wall. He
Christopher
ran into a
Reeves.
wooden wall.
Running for the Cougars, number 11, Bryant Huen.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see who it's on right here. I see Big Vic.
Against the Cougars.
I see Big Vic out there arguing. That ain't on us. That's on them. I like that. You calling it on the wrong guy. So that's going to take them back 10 yards. So Christopher needs to get this groove back going in. It's too cold to be going backwards. So a third and about 20 on the Christopher 50-yard line.
From the 50.
Christopher Seat looking to make a big play. Nice play right there. Tovar trying to get him in one from 50. Oh, don't get caught on the 5. Don't get caught on the 5.
Pass complete to number 3, Raul Tovar.
All right, I got to talk to my man Tovar. Oh, there's another penalty? I don't know what that call was. He waved his hands forward. So listen to the call. No, but they're saying he tried to push him into the end zone. And he wasn't trying to go in on his own, so that's going to call that a 5-yard energy. But, Mr. Tovar, you come talk to Mr. Casey Adams after this game, and I'm going to tell you about getting caught on the 5. We don't get caught on the 5. You got to get paid. You got to smell that end zone. You got to jump up in there, baby. Okay, so now we have 1st and 10 on the Christopher 12-yard line. Tovar in the backfield. Twins out. Matty Ice at the quarterback situation with 8 minutes and 35 seconds left. Handoff inside to Tovar. He finds an opening. He's driving. Back on the 6-yard line.
Raul Tovar with the carry up the left side. Taken down first by number 51, Luis Rodriguez.
So the name of the game is to keep this thing going. So we got the same situation here with 3rd and 5 on the 7-yard line for the Christopher Cougars with 7 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We're letting the clock roll down. We're seeing what's going to happen. Handoff inside to Tovar. He slips and breaks a tackle. Everybody's driving forward. And we may have a...
In on the tackle for the Condors, numbers 54, Marcelo Garcia, and 28, Tony Villa. Running the ball for the Cougars, number 3, Raul Tovar.
Raul Tovar comes in looking like a diesel truck.
Penalty
And just running people
on
over
the
to the
play.
3-yard line. It's a flag on the play, and it may be a late hit on Alvarez. We won't know until he makes the official call, and they've been making a whole lot of huddles tonight. And at this time, let's just say, hey, this is CMAP Friday Night Football. It's coming to you live with Casey Adams, your announcer, and my homeboy Nikki P right next to me, getting our groove on in the snow right now because it is cold out here. You know, black folks don't like nothing cold but ice cream. But we out here still doing our thing like a chicken wing. It looks like the penalty is on Christopher.
13. See, it's on them.
He might be saying offsetting. Yeah, I don't know why you walk all the way up to come all the way back. I still have not figured that out. Just call offsetting. That brother, he's a little overweight. He probably need a little exercise too, though. So, yeah. So the referee, after getting off the treadmill, it's going to be
Personal foul penalty against the Cougars and a personal foul penalty against the Condors.
so offsetting penalties after we've come down to this conclusion. that one guy threw a right hook, the other guy threw a left hook. Neither one of them got hurt because they was wearing helmets, so they're just going to be making an offsetting penalty call. Coach P, as usual, is questioning the call. The referee is explaining it to him. I don't know what language it is, but it don't make no sense to me. He got hurt?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Telling you at the beginning.
Yeah, shoulder.
Yeah. He's been out the whole.
That was his daddy you was talking to?
Yeah.
All right. So the play running again with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, with Christopher leaving 33-6. We now have 3rd and 8 after all this confusion. And, man, you got to be smart tonight on these calls because these calls are crazy. You got to be smart. Oh. So the ball goes out to the kicker, number 13.
Making the tackle for the Condors, number 77, Eric Vicesso.
Cal Erickson.
Adam Kavich's pass complete.
I wouldn't kick it. I wouldn't kick it. Haven't made any yet.
Well, we got to make one of these kicks. We're going back for a field goal
4th and
now.
4 for the Cougars.
And I just noticed that my main man, Pacheco, is the long snapper. That's a new thing to know. Okay? Can't hit him, so you can't hurt him. Did we miss again? Oh, he good. Good.
Yamas's field goal attempt is good.
So the field goal is good. So with 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Christopher goes up 36-6 with the awe-inspiring field goal. And you're going to need those in the playoffs if you want to keep on advancing. That kicking game has got to get tight. It's got to be where it's got to be, and you got to be where you got to be. So if your kicking game is on tight, everything else should be working out just right. So 13, Erickson comes in to kick the ball with 33 and 7 back deep to get the ball. 7 being Lorenzo Navarro, 33 being Adam Lucero. And it's been an interesting night for Cougar football. Everybody's having a great time, great food, great fun. You got to get out here and see some Cougar football. Stop watching it on TV and listening to me. Come out here and see what's happening. That's all right. Dig down in your pocket. Pay that $4. Don't jump the fence. Come on in. Yes, next weekend is going to be the Severance Bowl. So make sure you come out there at Gilroy High. Check out these two fine Gilroy teams. Ball gets kicked out of bounds. I'm going to go nuts on this kicking game tonight. That's what I'm working on Monday. We got to get this together. We got to straighten this out. So the ball will probably come out to the 35-yard line for the Condors because you get an option if you get it kicked out of bounds. You can either kick it again or say, I want the ball on the 35. Me being a ball hog, I'll make them kick again. Oh, I like it. They're making the kickoff team kick the ball again. So Erickson's got to get back there and make a kick after making that nice catch earlier.
The Cougars' kick rolls out of bounds at about the 20, resulting in them Cougars re-kicking over.
You know, I also like to give props to all the girls on the sideline that are helping out with the water and the Gatorades and the ice and, you know, the medical people that are down there that are working really, really hard to make sure that the kids are safe and that nothing hurts on them, checking them to make sure there's no injuries and they stay tough. You know, they do a really, really great job. So I like to give some props out there to them tonight, keeping all these seniors safe, and I'm sure everybody else would like to thank them too. I think they got a sports class they call where they learn how to tape ankles and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, sports medicine. That's what it is. So here we go. 13. Got to kick it again after a 5-yard penalty. My man, Mr. Erickson, who's been playing kicker, punter, tackler, receiver. Kicks it low, squib kick. Scripps on the ground. Picked up by number 21. Looks like he's never touched the ball in his life. And he's tackled by another 21.
Number 21,
McCrimmon.
Alexander Lasoya with the kick return. Dropped down by number 21, Isaac McCrimmon.
Yeah, 21 and 21 trying to get busy. I mean, how often are you going to say 21 running the ball, 21 making the tackle? That's like Tovar and Tovar. So we are having a great night tonight.
Condors
Once
will
again,
begin first and 10 from their own
remember,
38-yard
next Friday
line.
is the Severance Bowl over at Gary High School, Friday night at 7 o'clock. Come out and see two fine teams play football and try to get bragging rights of the town, as one of them should go on to the playoffs with a win. So, new quarterback in the game. We're in a pistol now. Good penetration there by number 32.
Number 25, Bobby Tovar with the keeper.
Jacob.
Taken down by number 32, J.C. Mejia Solorio.
J.C. Mejia Solorio got in on that play. So right now, what happened, it looks like everybody's getting some playing time. So this is a good time to shine and let Coach know you can depend on me and make plays. He got in there on this
Loss
first
of 3
play and
yards
made
on
a
the
loss
play.
of 3
Seconds
passes.
and 13.
Second and 13 for. Oh. Ooh. So it looks like both coaches are doing the right thing.
28, Tony
When you
Villa
get
with the carry up the middle.
When you get up a
Taken
little
down by number
bit,
13,
they're
Kyle
going to
Erickson.
rotate the guys that they haven't been playing that much. Tell your starters to sit down, make sure nobody
35
gets hurt.
Condors from their own
And at the same time,
4-yard line.
the team on the other side puts in their seconds and thirds because the quarterback is out for the Condors, and so are the two running backs. So they got in their second and third string running backs. And they're just going to go let twos go against twos, which is a great snap directly to number 33. Looked like he's tackled by
Number 33,
21.
Adam Lucero with the carry.
McCrimmon on the play. The little speedster from Christopher coming up to make a big hit. Man, his uncle must be a great trainer because that boy was in shape, sprinted, made a hit on that one.
First and 10 Condors from the Cougar 47.
That cool stud named Casey Adams. So it's a first down for the Condors, on their own 47-yard line. In motion, number 2, 25 keeps the ball. Villa hit by a host of Cougars.
Number 25, Bobby Tovar with the carry.
Tovar.
In on the
second.
tackle for the Cougars. Number 34, Jacob Libertor, and 5, Jacob Moen.
Jacob Libertor and Jacob 5. Jacob and Jacob. Oh, they're getting busy tonight. Okay. Nice run up the middle by the
Number 28,
Monterey.
Tony Villa with the carry.
Tony Villa. Tackled by 66. Give him a little love
Making
tonight.
the tackle for the Cougars was number 56, Jonathan Ramos.
It wasn't 56, it was 66. I don't know who in there
35
calling it out.
Condors.
But, you know, we up here
The
high.
Cougar
We seeing it
42-yard
all
line.
live. I got my main man, Nicky P, with me, and he don't miss a beat. And the beat goes on. So they're in the pistol again with a motion. Oh, man. They called timeout. They had 99 men in the backfield.
Timeout, Condors.
So Condors called timeout with 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the game, with the score 36 for the Christopher Cougars and 6 for the Condors. It looks like we're looking to go play next week already. So don't forget to get out to the Severance Bowl next week, where CMAP will be bringing this game live for the in-city rivalry of two of the hottest teams in the Central Coast section that are playing, the Gary High School Mustangs, led over there by Darius Jones, doing his thing. And it is going to be an interesting battle because they're both coming off of good records. Gary's got a back-to-back win, so they're ready to play. So we can't wait to see what goes on.
They got a 2-game losing streak.
Okay, back in the pistol formation. Oh, nice razzle-dazzle trick play. Ball's in the air. Anybody can have it.
Pass interference defense.
They're going to call pass interference on that one. Back on the play was 21 McCrimmon on that play.
Number 25, Bobby
Out on the
Tovar's
play,
pass
Bobby.
Incomplete.
To
Penalty
Jordan,
flag on the play.
to Jordan Graves. Looks like a flag out there on the play. Could be pass interference. They need to hurry up and stop doing this for this clock can keep running for this game can be over before we can go home because it's cold out here. They tripping right now.
Illegal procedure penalty called against the Condors. Passing interference against the Cougars. Third down, Condors.
So once again, we got a flag on one side, a flag on the other side. I would have liked to see him walk forward again 15 yards and then walk back 15 yards
Third and 5
just
for
to
the
call him
Condors.
treadmill again. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to call it 3rd and 5 for the Condors. Everybody up here yelling, let's go home, because he got to go to work in the morning because he got to feed his 15 kids because they ain't got no food at home. So back again in the pistol formation. Option. Fumble. The ball went out, came right back to the quarterback,
Condors fumble
number
is recovered
28.
by number 25, Bobby
25,
Tovar.
Tovar.
No gain on the play. 4th and 5, Condors.
All right, so we got 4th down. They look like they're going to go for it because they ain't got nothing to lose. Christopher puts in their heavy guys up front. Let's see, 2 came in, 9 came out. Count your man, guys. Okay, here we go. They're going for it. They brought their first string quarterback in. So he looks like he wants to pass, but it's probably going to be a middle screen. There it is. Oh, and they got it. So first down on the 20-yard line.
Pass complete to number 21, Alexander Lasoya. Taken down by number 51, Brendan Lerma.
So Brendan Lerma
down,
on the
Condors.
tackle after first down. So with 2 minutes left in the game, the North Monterey County is looking like they came here to play the whole 4 quarters. They're not laying down. They're going to keep playing. They done brought in their main man quarterback. He's throwing the ball with a pump fake. Oh, he almost had that.
DeCousin's pass intended for number 2, Jordan Graves. Incomplete.
They call
Penalty
pass
flag on the
interference
play.
on that. Which in high school, it comes back. It doesn't go from where it's at or where it'll be on the 2-yard line. Pass interference on who? So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty for pass interference on Christopher. And now,
Passing interference called against
no,
the
it's a
Cougars.
15-yard penalty. They're getting the ball now on their own 15-yard line. But, you know, the way you look at it is you guys asked to play. You wanted to get in, let's get in. They didn't put in their first-string quarterback, so you get to make a first-string play. Back to pass, ball's up, caught, spin move, another spin move, and it hit by a host of Christopher.
DeCousin's pass complete to number 2, Jordan Graves.
Good pop right there again by 21. McCrimmon trying to get his groove on, trying to deny a score right now,
1st and goal for the Condors from the 5-yard line.
which would be a big lift for the second-string guys. I ain't going to call them second-string. I'm just going to say guys that got in. So let's see what happens right here. There's an inside run. Quarterback keeper. He breaks a bunch of tackles, but then he gets ran over by a bunch.
DeCousin on the keeper. Taken down by number 13, Kyle Erickson.
Man, I got to give Kyle Erickson a shout-out tonight because that boy making plays. Not only is he kicking the
Also in
ball,
on the tackle was
he's
number
catching the
88,
ball, and he's
Xander
making tackles.
Bowers.
Xander was in on there, but his big, tall self.
2nd and goal.
You know, he's been working on growing his afro
Condors
out,
from
and,
the
you know,
10-yard line.
he needs some Jerry curl juice or something. That afro looked kind of dry tonight. Ball to pass into the end zone. Pump fake. Ooh. Come here and have a seat. Was that a clothesline?
He grabbed him from behind.
I thought he just grabbed
on
him.
the keeper, taken down by number 51, Brendan Lerma.
Brandon Lerma snatched him like he stole something and put him down to the ground. I think that's a legal tackle there, fellas, though. You know, it may have looked like a horse collar, but I think he just wrapped him up and brought him down. I don't think it was illegal at all. I think it's just some hard-nosed football. Nobody hurt. Quarterback jumped back up. Oh, he's going to call personal foul. Face mask.
Personal foul.
So that-
mask.
so my-
Penalty called against the Cougars.
So my girl called it half his distance, so that's going to give half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be, I don't know if it's an automatic first out of this. So with a minute left in the game, face mask is called. The Condors have the ball on their own
Condors from the 4-yard line.
4-yard line. So now it looks like put up or shut up time, or what you got on my 40, as we say in the hood. Quarterback's in. He got a fly sleep motion going, ball going into the corner. He overthrows it.
DeCousins pass intended for number 2, Jordan Graves, incomplete.
Jordan Graves, who was open on the play, just kind of overthrew him. Just threw a quick
Third
slant
and
out.
goal for the Condors.
3rd and goal on the 4-yard line. And, you know, I like this when you put in 2 sets of guys and just see what's happening and what's going on with your young guys. Your seniors are mostly out. Your juniors are all in. The juniors are in for both teams. So I like this, man. I like it. I appreciate it. Yes. You got a new receiver out there, number 42. Motion goes number 4. Inside handoff to Tovar, 25, and he stopped short of the touchdown.
Number 25, Bobby Tovar with the carry.
Tackled by a host of Cougars, led by 21, McCrimmon, who's been in there making the most out of his situation. So 25 seconds left in the game. They either got to get the ball off.
And goal from the 3. Make some noise.
Got to make noise. Oh, he's got a pass out here. He throws the ball, and the Cougars come up with a big play on 4th down, keeps them from scoring. So you got to give credit to the defense right there for stepping up.
The Cougars hold. The Cougar defense holds, and the Cougars take over on downs.
So with 7 seconds left in the game, once again, the Cougars look like they're going to come out with a victory, 36-6 over the North Monterey County Condors. But remember, next Friday night is the big game. Come out to Gilroy High School and check out the Christopher Cougars play the Gilroy High Mustangs for the bragging rights of Gilroy, California before they go into the playoffs. This is once again Casey Adams thanking you for coming in. Remember our sponsor, Cuts and Colors Hair Salon, 44 Martin Street. Phone number 408-842-9991. Come out and check them out. Also, come and see the game on Sunday at 3 o'clock on Charter, channel number 20.
That's the end of the game, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
that's the end of the game. Thank you. See
for
you
your
next week.
attendance and your support. Please drive home safely. Good night.